Hey guys, how you at? Tay, Leon, and Sparky here.
Hey!
And we're back with another top 5 list. So with the announcement for another Nintendo Direct on June 5th at 6 AM Pacific time, super early, for the new Pokemon Sword and Shield game, we thought we would share some of our hopes and dreams on features that we will be seeing in the game. And hopefully some of those will actually be announced during the Direct. So let's begin, dive right in. Here are the top 5 features we hope to be included in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Number 5. Let's bring on some Pokemon armor. The game's called Sword and Shield after all. Why not give them items to buff their defense, their attack? I think added RPG elements would be a great new feature for the game. This would add a whole new layer to battles, especially to PvP, where it can give you some new strategies to play around with and make Pokemon that weren't viable before more viable because of difficult to find items. Be really fun to have some side quests to be able to find really rare heirlooms or armor pieces to really make that Pokemon journey special.
Number 4! Pokemon following us. It's pretty self-explanatory. We've had it in past games and we've had it on the Switch with Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. So it's a pretty given thing that we should have it here.
Number 3, Pokemon Contest. This topic has a lot of smaller things we hope to see when it comes to fashion and dressing up our characters in Pokemon, but overall it comes down to bringing back the Pokemon Contest and really fleshing them out. Now first, let us dress up any Pokemon we want, kind of like we've got in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, but for any Pokemon. You know, and if we start dressing them up, they might as well let us compete and see who has the most fashionable Pokemon. You know, like we saw in the earlier gens. Maybe even make it have its own league, like we saw in the anime. And hopefully, when we walk around with the Pokemon, you know, they'll still appear how we dressed them up. And if we have pageants, then how our characters look should fit into it as well. So they better give us lots of options, and we definitely want to be able to wear a kilt.
Number 2. An open world and dynamic gyms. Now this one is probably a long shot, but I'd love to be able to move more freely throughout the game. Don't force me to go into certain areas or not leave certain towns before completing a gym. I just want a little more freedom and less hand-holding like we've seen in some of the latest games. But also love to have something like we saw in the Pokemon Origins anime, where gym leaders use different Pokemon based on your level and how many gym badges you have. This could carry over to trainers you meet throughout the world. It would add a lot of replayability to the game each time you play, and it could take on different gyms in different orders. Let the game be your Pokemon journey.
Before we get to number 1, we just want to talk about a few things that we hope to Arceus that we do not see in the next game. And the biggest one for me personally is HMs. They were pointless and stupid in the other games that they fixed with Pokemon Sun and Moon, and then again in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. No reason to have those as special moves. Let's just have them as a side thing and just get it out of the way.
Alright, so this one, it's not just for me personally, we all kind of feel this way. We're just sick of the firefighting starter. You know, we got it in Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5. They took a break in Gen 6 with the grass fighting. We're just done with it. Please stop having firefighting. It kind of looks like Scorbunny might be heading in that direction. We really hope he does not. We'll see though.
This one might be controversial, but we hope that we don't see Mega Evolutions. We don't care for them and hope they don't come back. I always felt that Mega Evolutions was just an added layer to add more to Pokemon when it wasn't necessary. They could have brought new Pokemon. Why not? Now some of the Mega Evolutions look cool, but it was just always complicated to have that extra item to take up the space, to turn your Pokemon into an extra version of itself, only to revert back to its old version. So let's cut the confusion out and get rid of the Mega Evolutions.
Alright, and our last hope for the new Pokemon games is...
Number 1, multiple regions. Hopefully this new entry into the franchise will see us going from the Galar region to another region by the end of the game. The region that makes most sense is Kalos, since it's based on France and Galar is based on the UK. You know, both areas are right next to each other in real life, so it makes sense that we would go there at the end of the game. And I really hope personally that we'd see this, as it'll give a lot of post-game stuff to do, you know, just keep us playing the game longer.
Alright, I hope you're as excited for new information on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield as we are. Let us know in the comments below what you think your features that you'd like to see are, and we'll be back next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you want to watch more from us, click on one of the thumbnails. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep up to date with our latest shenanigans. Be sure to click the bell for notifications, and check out the description below for a link to our Patreon page. See you next time!